Hey there, Captain Mutant here. Okay, we've taken a good look on the outside. Now let's venture further inside the modules. As you know, all the parts are there to create one of 5 different configurations: the command center, the crew quarters, the galley, sickbay, and the workshop. My original versions were as blocky as you could get, and I was really unhappy with the results. So much so, in fact, that I don't really have many photos of the insides. Take the galley, for instance. This is all I have as a record of my initial attempt. As you can see, the Formulated Optimized Organic Dispenser was embedded in the wall, and was just, well, as square and blocky as you could get. I wanted to do better, and the solution I came up with was having studs protruding from the walls and building on the side. F.O.O.D was the first device I created in this way. Obviously, you'll notice that I could have used better parts, like an 8x6 plate for the base for instance, but I didn't do this because I needed to reuse parts in other configurations. It was really a huge headache I created for myself to make sure I didn't have too much leftover pieces for each of the 5 configurations I was planning. You might wonder why I used 1x1 pieces with the stud on the side. This will become clear later. Building on the side allowed me to create curves and make a design that looked much nicer. I also used many printed pieces. 2 are pretty common and still in use today. 2 1x2 slope tiles and 4 1x2 tiles. And this one is one of my favorites. It only appeared in 8 sets between 1996 and 1999, mostly as part of the Explorian's space theme. All in all, I think it gives my unit a very computery feel. And it slots in perfectly inside the food preparation area, ready to serve the crew. Now, about those 1x1 bricks with studs on the side. When building on the side, the studs that protrude from the wall actually make the construct raise slightly above the ground. I used those studs to essentially create feet for the unit to rest on, as the thickness of the stud matches the gap perfectly. You don't really see it when the unit is installed, but it makes it feel more real than if it was just attached on the wall and floating in the air. That's all I have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if there's something specific you'd like me to cover in a future episode. Don't forget to add your support to my LEGO Ideas proposal, the link's in the description, and I'll speak to you next time.